What it do, people?
Yo, 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 what's good?
What's up, man? It's your boy CL Cool,
It's your boy Tez.
and we are the Yellow Rocket Boys representing the Yellow Rocket Boys Network.
Network.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. All right. Remember now, this is Friday Rundown. Yes, Friday Rundown. No longer Thursday Night Rundown. We're gonna call it Friday Rundown because that's when we posted on Fridays, even though we're doing it on Thursday nights. But I ain't gonna get too much into it. Uh, Also, check out Converse with Coco. We just had the first episode out. Um, Really good episode. She tells you a little bit about her life story, and she will continue to do that. And I thought it was some great insight
Oh yeah.
to, yeah, it was a good insight, and the story it touched me a bit. And so we have that going on. Plus, we have other shows coming up in the woodwork, and we have a contest coming up. We'll explain to you next Saturday on the 12th. Are you ready?
Live from the beach.
Live from the beach. We have a contest coming up for you.
Yeah. Yes.
So be on the lookout, please. All right. So Raw this week was pretty average. We had some stuff that pushed storylines through. Um, we want to get into the fallout from Night of Champions. And one of the segments I want to talk about is Gunther. Gunther comes out and he wants to talk about Goldberg and pretty much say he's going to bury Goldberg in 3 minutes and expose him.
I
And
want
he
him
said,
to.
after, yeah, me, everybody will. And it kind of scared me that he's saying it. That he's saying that. That kind of scared me a bit because when they say stuff like
Um,
"I'm embarrassed," them and stuff like that, they usually mean the opposite in WWE land. You know that. So that
you think
scared
they're
me a
gonna let
bit.
Goldberg do a squash?
I don't think they're gonna let him squash Gunther, but I think the match gonna be longer than what we want it to be.
It don't need to be. It has been proven. You
Yeah.
remember when Regal
Oh, I
did
remember.
it to him in WCW
Oh,
and
I
he
remember.
exposed him. It was
Oh, I
like, and
remember.
then WWE just made it worse because they had him doing like long matches, and everybody was just kind of like, oh. So
Oh,
that's
oh, I remember.
yeah, that
Oh,
that was
don't I
bad.
remember? Yeah. He asked who's next. Seth Rollins music hit, and I wish they would really get rid of that theme of his. He's supposed to be a heel. Everybody singing the song. You're not a heel. People sing. You know
Yeah,
what?
it don't
Whatever.
fit. It don't
Whatever.
fit.
Whatever. They supposed to be getting a new theme soon. That's what I heard. So they need to hurry up with it. So
Don't let Def Rebel make it.
yeah, I heard it's supposed to be outside of Death Rebel. So let's get that. Let's
Good,
get that in the works.
good.
Please, let's get that in the works. Seth Rollins comes out with Heyman, tell Gunther congratulations, but he wanted to let him know that I got my eye on that belt too, not just Cena's belt, got my eye on that belt too. And him and Gunther have some back and forth, and CM Punk comes in. Seth Rollins, like I said, comes out and let us know why he was out there. Because he said as long as he got breath in his body, CM Punk would never ever be champion. And that brings CM Punk out, and these two get to brawling. You know what I'm saying? Not much for words. CM Punk comes out there. He wants to fight. They get to brawling. Seth Rollins leaves the ring. He runs away from a beatdown, which is a good heel move, by the way. I'm glad he's doing that. That's a good heel move.
Yeah.
Running away. Goes into the crowd. Kind of mocking CM Punk. Gunther try to come up and say something to Punk. Punk pushes him down, and
Like
Punk
like
leaves.
like a punk.
Yeah,
Push me
like a chump. I mean, just pushed him down. I thought like Gunther might have tripped. I went back and looked, but no, it looked like he got pushed down.
I think he pushed him a little
And
harder than what he was expecting.
yeah, but
He's like, oh,
he got
this
yeah,
nigga pushed me for real.
yeah, pushed him down. Uh, Seth Rollins is in the crowd mocking, and LA Knight comes up from behind him with popcorn and hits him with the popcorn. They brawl for a bit in the back. They brawl by the concession stand, and Seth Rollins make another getaway from it as LA Knight, is there. So my question about this segment is, what do you think about this segment? Do you think it pushed anything as far as story?
Mm, I mean, all it really showed is just reminded everybody that even though Seth Rollins got his eye on the title, he still got beef with Punk in LA Knight.
Yeah,
So to me, it just reminded people like, hey, Seth is pretty much all over the place. Like, dude is saturated with rivalries.
yeah. I
So I
like
don't
it.
know.
Yeah, I like it, and it's also letting us know like, yo, yeah, Gunther's fighting Goldberg, but he still have people like Seth and Punk out here that can challenge him for that belt.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like people still want it. So
yeah,
I don't know if, and this is a big
yeah.
if Goldberg was to get this belt,
Brawler
it,
better be right there to cash that mug in. He better be right
yes,
there.
I'd say it'd be interference, and then Rollins shows up and cashes in. That's the only way I would
The
accept
way
it.
Goldberg, yeah, that's the only way. I think you said that a couple weeks ago. That's the only way we'll accept Goldberg winning is right after he win, Rollins come in and gets the belt. But I still think it tarnishes Gunther. Maybe he can't. Maybe it won't come. Maybe it won't tarnish Gunther. Maybe he can sustain a loss from Goldberg and he'll be all right. But to me, I just think it was tarnish Gunther and everything that he stands for as far as being a wrestler. So maybe this is my selfish, thoughts that get in that way.
No, I mean it's legit because again, when Goldberg comes through, he steamrolls people.
You know?
So and without reason, he just steamrolls people. So whether you've been the champion the whole year, when Goldberg come around, you gonna lose. So
Yeah.
there's no purpose in destroying Gunther's momentum that he just built back up. I mean, he just recovered from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
I
why
mean, I
do that for
mean, and
Goldberg?
you heard when he came out there, people talking about you still tapped out. So you still getting a little bit of that from
Yeah, I
WrestleMania
ain't forgot.
too.
So
All
nah,
right, before we get to our next segment, just some quick notes. To start Raw, Io Sky started Raw, and she was interrupted by Rhea Ripley. Well, did I get that wrong? No, I got that
um,
wrong. Ripley started Raw,
I'm about to
and
say
Io
Monday Night
Sky
Mommy.
interrupted. Yeah, yeah, he interrupted Rhea Ripley, and just the way like I love Japanese girls, and I'm glad they're trying to get their English. But the way the Io Sky was saying evolution was you can see Rhea trying to hold back her laughter.
Man,
But
they trying, man.
I know I'm not gonna give me grief. She tried evolution, all right. But pretty much EO was trying to say like Adam Pearce gave her a choice to pick her opponent at Evolution, and since she wants to fight the best of the best, she picks Rhea, and Rhea says she respects her and she accepts. So it looks like we're gonna get Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky at Evolution, which sounds good to me.
That's
Uh,
gonna be a solid one.
yeah. Also, it was also announced that LA Knight versus Seth Rollins is going to be on that Saturday Night Main Event card too. So right now you got Goldberg and Gunther, and you got Seth Rollins versus LA Knight. That's gonna be on the Saturday Night Main Event card as well. And backstage news, Dom tells AJ that he can't compete. He has a doctor excuse, which was a funny segment backstage with AJ Styles, like putting on his reading glasses, and you're like, oh yeah, says here you know what, and and pretty much Dom tell AJ that you can't touch him until he's cleared. And the rumor is that match will happen at SummerSlam, which can't wait for it. I
Yeah,
like
I'm
it.
gonna need. I think he gonna get that belt off Don.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Rusev defeated Sheamus in what was a great match, by the way. We're not gonna talk about the match in full, but that was a really good match. I
Yes,
Yeah, that was a good match. That was a great match.
them boys was
Uh,
hitting. You almost
yeah,
lost yourself
them.
for a minute. I saw that right there.
hmm Yeah, them boys put on a match, man. Uh, but do you think it's over? Like the way that Russo taunted them at the end, do you think the feud is over?
I don't
You
know,
don't think
cause
so?
that chemistry, because people love that. Like
Yeah,
you got, you always have those like 4 or 5 people like that that's gonna go hard every time.
yeah,
And like if you remember when Sheamus, Wade Barrett, Rusev, um, I'm trying to think who else was around at the time. Those three especially, every time they came in contact with each other, they weren't on the same team. They was hitting Cesaro when he was there. He would hit
Yeah,
hard with them. Like, I think they have an agreement like we're gonna be stiff.
yeah.
And they just let them have it. And I like it.
I think it's like Europeans because I think Gunther and Sheamus and all them have the same agreement. Like Drew McIntyre, they all had that same agreement
Yeah,
to
Drew
where
too. Yeah.
we're gonna hit hard. Like if it's Drew and Sheamus and Gunther, whatever, they hit hard. And Dragunov too. So they all had their agreement to where like we're gonna be stiff. So I get you.
Yeah.
Cool. So next segment, you want to talk about that tag team match? That tag team match, I don't think I ever heard Balor get cheered like that. Because
No,
it's two heel teams. It's two heel teams.
from what it seemed like anyway.
It was supposed, yeah. I mean, New Day is a heel team, and Judgment Day is a heel team. But that was a pretty good match. Even though I thought JD did some stuff that was kind of over the top a bit, but he landed him. He got his stuff in. But I thought it was a great match. I thought both teams worked hard, but in the end, Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor and JD McDonough, got the tag team belts. With the New Day, I thought the belts were kind of stuck in limbo. Their whole turn was to me kind of predicated around the Big E situation, and since Big E wasn't there, it just felt it kind of felt like how I feel about Cena's heel turn right now. Uh, uh, except for the last couple of weeks with Cena. That's how I feel about New Day heel turn. Like it was shocking when it happened, like oh my god, it happened. But after that,
Well, it's because they didn't really capitalize. It's like, all right, we're gonna make y'all heels, but we not really gonna book y'all to the fullest. It's like if
yeah,
they leaned into it more, because unlike Cena, New Day was there like every week.
yeah.
But they cut a
No,
promo, get cut off by the crowd, fall
yeah.
out. Then, one or two of them might have a match, a singles match. Then they have a tag team match and they disappear for like 3 weeks. And it's like, how can you build off of that if you like got this stop and go booking? And with the New Day, them being heels, because even with comedic, like if you remember last week when he was announcing the match, and they were like, a match. And it's just the
Yeah,
way they did it, and it was like comedic, but it
yeah,
was still heelish. It's like
yeah.
they have the funny chops even as heels, but I don't think they've leaned into it all the way. Not with the writing
And
team.
and I also think the BE aspect was lacking in it. And the reason I say that is around that time we were going into like the Rumble, right? I think it was like the end of last year when his heel turn happened.
Yeah,
If BE comes back in at the Royal Rumble, and he's back, and then he goes out to New Day, I think that heel turn is very effective, very very effective. But without the Big E aspect, because remember, this whole thing started because they both disagree with Big E, and then they just became this team. So I also think they didn't have some of my creative didn't have enough good babyface tag team they can feed off of either. Because Raw to me has the worst tag division, and SmackDown has the better tag division.
you ain't
So
lying.
yeah, so I just think they weren't enough good team. Because if you look at most of the tag team, whether you're talking about American Made, The New Day, Judgment Day, a lot of these teams are heels. So it's like
You got the Viking. Let's see
the
who else. You had
Viking, the
the
Viking
War Raiders,
Raiders, the War Raiders.
and then you had what's the other one? American
You
Alpha.
had
Uh,
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy. Yeah, you.
Still there. I
Yeah,
mean, I wouldn't take them as serious contenders, but
yeah.
I mean, you still got them there. I'm trying to think of who else they got on Raw. That's it, ain't it?
They had the LWO. They had the
They ain't
LWO
finna win
kind of
though.
there too. But that's what I'm saying. Like there's no tag team. So they're already in a horrible division with no babyface tag team for real. So they can't feed off of it.
Yeah. And then on SmackDown, at least we can believe that almost every team got a winning chance.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
So
exactly. All right. Oh, also news also happened on Raw. Balor talked Pearson and Aldis to let Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez be the new champions. So they agreed, but they also agreed that, and they made the announcement. Well, they made two announcements. The first announcement when Balor was talking and Aldis and Pierce was Raquel and Roxanne is gonna put them belts up on the line in a four-way match at Evolution against one team for Raw, one team for SmackDown, and one team for NXT. So I thought that was pretty dope news.
hmm
And they also in a video package announced that they're going to be doing a like kind of like a battle royal and like a women's battle royal at Evolution, and the winner goes to Clash in Paris and fights for it has a women's world championship opportunity. So whoever wins this, I guess from whoever which brand it is, gets to fight that women's champion at Clash in Paris is happening later on. So that also was announced at
that's
Evolution.
dope.
So that's pretty dope. Um, Next segment, Jay Uso, not Jay Uso, but Sami Zayn and Penta versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. And this match was okay. Okay match. This is normal to me, just a normal Raw
I
match.
still think Breaker and Penta just don't have chemistry. It's like him trying to hit them cruiserweight moves. It's like when he hit him, it's cool, but if not, like the Hurricane Rider will be like up under his arms, or he'd be halfway
Yeah.
off. And I'm like, and Brian be clunky self still be coming with it, and I'm like, all right, man, he's trying, but they just don't have that chemistry. Not in my opinion, but it
The Brunt. Go ahead, go. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. No, I'm good.
All right. The Bruns won the match. Heyman tried to interfere at first. They didn't get the win then, but they did get the win. I'm talking about the Brunson Reed and Braun Breaker. They got the win, and they were about to beat up on Sami Zayn and Penta or Sami Zayn. And then Jay Uso comes out and makes the save. He comes out with a chair. You know the drill. Everybody he goes to the ring with the chair. Everybody scatters. I mean, well, actually, Braun Breaker did jump out the ring and tried to go towards the man with the chair, and he got beat with the chair. And then he comes in the ring, and then he also gets Bronson Reed, and that's how you end that.
Brian Breaker like that bad kid that you tell not to do something. He
Yeah,
gonna get out there and do it anyway.
yeah.
Ow! What you learn? What you learn? That's Brian Breaker, man.
Oh man.
Can't tell him nothing, but I like the tag team, but I feel like they don't need to be met with as much resistance. Like I feel like the structure of that team, they should be rolling over some folks.
But I get them. I get that. Sami Zayn and Penta. You do got two higher class, so I can get why they don't steamroll through them.
Well, yeah.
They're more main eventer. Especially Zayn, he's more of a main eventer.
Or you can only
So
kill Alpha Academy so many times.
yeah. All right. Before we get to NXT, other news: Karrion Kross actually attacked Sami Zayn before that match happened, and it looked like Karrion Kross got some new gear. So his contract supposed to be up in August, but looks like he's
I
re-signing,
think Karrion Kross gonna be here
which
for a
is
while.
good news.
Yes.
Yeah, which is good news because he attacked Sami Zayn before the match, so that feud is continuing. Uh, Also, we found out that Chad Gable is injured, and he having shoulder injury. He has a shoulder injury. He must have shoulder surgery. I think they're supposed to put him out for at least a couple months. And we had a new El Grande Americano show up, and he kind of look like Ludwig Kaiser. Think so?
It sort of
I
kind
like
of did.
Ludwig.
Body type. I was trying to fit the body type. I was like, who is this in this outfit?
Man, that was Ludwig, man. That was Ludwig. That was Ludwig.
Man, they ain't doing nothing right
So
now.
I guess we're running with that.
It's gonna be like what was the dude in TNA? Curry Man? When you had like three
Yeah,
different people playing Curry Man?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like Kazarian, Christopher Daniels,
Christopher Daniels, and I forgot who else
and
played.
everybody was playing,
I forgot
and
what.
Suicide. They had multiple people playing Suicide too.
Yeah, it was Suicide. Yeah, yep.
So I guess we're gonna
Uh,
run with that with a Americano.
yeah. All right. Bailey versus Lyra came to a draw. Both women had their other women's shoulder pinned to the mat, and then they brawled on the outside. So
I like the
looks
way
like to me.
Baby Girl's
Go ahead.
going.
I'm
I
sorry.
like the way Lyra's going.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Love it. I love her demeanor. Love her new attitude. I love it. And if this leads to what I think is going to lead to is a triple threat match for the women's intercontinental championship
Hmm.
at Evolution, I'm all for that too.
Yeah.
I think that's where this is headed.
Have you noticed who she beefing with? She not beefing with low level talent. She beefing with two of the
Bailey
horsewomen.
and Bailey and Becky.
Yeah.
So and also before we leave Raw, Roxanne is voted inside the Judgment Day. Dawn reluctantly does it. So Roxanne is officially in the Judgment Day, and I cannot wait till Liv Morgan gets
Oh,
back.
you know it's gonna happen. You already know it's
Yeah.
gonna happen because Don gonna be caught eating them chicken
So-
nuggets. Yeah. She gonna walk in. Don. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Cause yo,
Yeah.
Roxanne, either that, but I'll be looking at how Finn Balor and her interact too. So it kind of feel
Yeah.
like she may be doing something with Finn, but before Liv left, I thought the whole
My
storyline was gonna be her trying to get it done. So
my money's on her and
her and
Dawn.
Dom.
I think fans gonna try to fix her with Dawn.
Yeah, because he trying to. Oh, we're not going to replace her. We're just gonna, we're just gonna
Yep.
hold it down
I'm
till she
telling you, my
get the.
money's on Dawn.
Yeah,
My money's on
I'm
Dawn.
with it.
My money's on Dawn. My money's on Dawn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to go to NXT. All right, NXT, which was a surprisingly heavy wrestling show, which I don't mind. It was a heavy wrestling show. I really don't mind that type of show. They're trying to load up, and we was talking about doing a two separate rundowns, one for the pay-per-views and events, and one for like Raw, NXT, and Dynamite. And I forgot to tell you, it's like it's like four shows that weekend. NXT Great American Bash, All In, Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Main Event, and Evolution. It's four shows that week
Good Lord.
because they put NXT Great American Bash at the same time as All In. WWE did. They put it at the same time as All In.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
needless to say, we're gonna be busy even on vacation.
man, four shows in 2 days, bro. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's a lot.
It's
We're gonna
unbelievable.
be ready though. We're
Yeah.
gonna be ready.
All right. All right. So Joe Hendry versus Wesley was a basic NXT match. Match was going pretty good. A lot of back and forth. And then Wesley's boys tried to show up and, interrupt the match. Mike Santana shows up, swipes one of them down from the ring. And my boy Joe Hendry does that choke slam on Wesley. And it's 1, 2, 3. And Joe Hendry wins the
That don't
match.
fit him.
Yeah, he's so small.
It's something about that. Like he put you up and he holding you, and it's like, and I'm like, Joe Hendry doing a choke slam.
Cause I always like if I was a wrestler, like I remember what Randy Orton said. The reason he does the RKO because you can do it to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
big or small. You can do it to anybody. Like you had Joe Hendry trying to do that to like Omos or something like that.
Yeah, ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I want to move where I can do it to anybody, any size, no matter what. And that choke slam is just wrong. But
What's it called?
yeah,
I don't even remember what it's called.
I forgot what it's called either. It'll come to me right towards the end of the episode, probably. So at TNA Slammiversary, because we're not going to do that rundown tonight, but at TNA Slammiversary, he was added to the match. So it's going to be Joe Hendry it's going to be Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana versus Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship, and they're supposed to do the contract signing at the Great American Bash next weekend.
Hollywood Trick.
So you'll see that contract signing. Yeah, Trick and Nate.
Hey. I'm with. Hey man, you heard Booker losing his mind last night when Trick came out, boy.
Yeah. You hear Trick? Yeah, yeah, man, you right, you right.
Hey, that Booker T boy. If anybody advocating for Trick, I know he is.
All right. All right, the second segment we want to talk about, the second thing we want to talk about is Jasper Troy versus Inumara, number one contendership match for Obafemi's World Championship. And Jasper Troy lost. All right. What's on your mind, buddy?
Trash. That was.
What's on your mind?
He got AEW. He got AEW. When they the way they destroyed, you know what that remind me of?
What?
And I hate to make this comparison.
Don't go over the top.
I'm about to.
I feel like you about to go over the top.
Powerhouse Hobbs and the Murder Hawk Monster was getting beat by Orange Cassidy.
Oh yeah, okay.
These big powerhouses is coming through that should be destroyed. That shouldn't have even been able. Man, look, a competitive match. Like I get showing off his power that he could slam him. Cool. But even when he slammed him, it was like, yeah, he had to tuck him so tight because he's so tall and he's so short.
Yeah.
Like visually, it looked like he was about to drop him on his neck.
Yeah.
Y'all let that happen. Dude just had a competitive match with Obafemi, the NXT champion, and I almost beat him.
Yeah.
And we gonna fast forward. Matter of fact, last week, wasn't he whooping everybody backstage, coming out interfering, causing chaos?
Yeah.
And this week, what's going on?
Yeah. He's losing.
And not only did he lose, after the match, to add insult to injury.
Oh, my boy, the young OG came out there.
Young OG hit a move on him too.
Hey, what was so funny is after the match, Obafemi comes out and him and old dude is like standing face to face, and in the background you can see the you see Javon Evans come out the top rope in the background, and like he hits Jasper Troy, and that's in the background. They don't cut to the ring. They're just in the background, just whatever.
Wait, ain't that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No man got hit with finish again. I'm like,
and they just face to face out there in the middle of the aisle. So I didn't think that was funny. That was funny.
Bruh, let me tell you something.
I chuckled a bit when I saw that.
If you Jasper Troy, how you come back from this?
He'll be all right. I think he's about to beat down Javon Evans. That's where they're going. They're going to their next feud. I think they're going to get Jasper Troy out of that world title feud, and they're about to go to Inumara. They're about to go to that. So.
I mean, they could have got him
and
out
that match will be
by just not booking him.
Yeah.
In that match.
Yeah, and that and that match is at the Great American Bash next Saturday. So you'll see that at the Great American Bash.
I need the ruler to do what he does. Squash him.
What did the ruler? What did do? We'll see.
He better not. I tell you what, he better not get in there and be picking up the ruler and carrying him around.
We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, that made me mad. That's probably my most hated point on NXT this week. Besides anything with Chase U.
I didn't think they were gonna have Jasper Troy lose that match again, but hey, here we are. Yeah. Before we get to our last segment, Chris Stefano lays out Stacks and D'Angelo. This whole mob storyline they got going on. Now, how long are they gonna keep doing it?
Thank you.
With Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo and Stacks.
I thought it was just me.
How long is it going?
I thought it was just me that was like, because the crowd didn't look like they into it. I'm like,
yeah, it's like some fake Goodfellas, like I don't know.
it's not. I don't even get hyped when I see it go on. It's like, okay, the idea of him at first, Tony D'Angelo at first, it was like, okay, and everybody was listening to how he was talking, how he was carrying himself. Everybody's like,
Hmm.
okay, it's another spinoff of Razor Ramon. It's gonna be like Carlito. It's another spinoff of Razor Ramon. Okay, let's see what happens. Had the family, it was cool. To me, ever since then, it just slowly did this. And then as the family started splitting, it's like my interest level went lower and lower. And as you look at the crowd's reactions, even when they turn on each other, it's like, I
Who cares?
you get like one or two, like, oh.
My question is, how does he do on the main roster? 'Cause I think you needed the family to be on the main roster.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's the only way you make it work.
that would have been like splitting up the wires to somebody before you called them up, or Sanity. It wouldn't have made sense. So
Yeah.
I don't get how that's gonna work. Um, unless they find a way to get them back together.
Yeah.
D'Angelo could stand on his own as the gimmick, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
He needs the family. He needs the family. The family makes it stick together. My bad. I keep trying to drop my pen, but the family makes it stick together. I think he needs the family.
Yeah, I mean the family will make it strong, especially if you're looking at groups that are already there. It's like, okay, you finna come up against the LWO, you finna come up against Seth Rollins' crew, you finna come up against people like that, and you got your family with you. You already coming basically strapped.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Hmm.
But I don't know. But the way they splitting them
All
up,
right.
it's like he pretty much finna be by himself.
Yeah. All right. And other news in NXT, Miles Bourne defeated Lexis King. Laney Reed went to her second match against Thea
Shout out
Hale.
to Gaston,
And
Alabama.
Tatum, yes, sir. And Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dane defeated Sol Ruka and Zarya. So that also happened on
Can I
NXT.
ask you a question?
So the lab, well, yeah, what's up?
Is Zarya a disappointment to you?
Not yet. They're giving her some personality, which is okay, which is cool, but she hasn't disappointed me yet. Not yet. Because I think let's see how this Zarya and Sol Ruka partnership ends.
Okay.
So I think it ends with Zara turning on her and going back roof. That's what I think is going to happen. So
I can see
let's see
that.
how this Zara and Sol Ruka partnership happens. If nothing happens with that and Zarya just not doing anything, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe it's a disappointment. But if Zarya does what I think she's going to do and turn on Sol Ruka and go after that belt, then she's salvageable. Like we can save her. We can save her.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
So
I was just
not
I was
yet,
just mad at
but
her presentation
not yet.
and how she was
Yeah, not
debuted.
yet.
And then it's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're giving her some personality, but not yet.
all right, we let it ride.
Not
All
yet.
right, I'm back on. I'm back on, Zara.
Not yet. All right. So last segment, Jordan Grace comes out and she explains how, she wasn't growing up to try to be a wrestler. This is something that she kind of fell into, and then she became very good at it, and she became the best. And she wants to win that belt, and having that evolution. Jordan Grace versus JC Jane, and then JC Jane no show up. What's that new name? It's not Fatal. Is it Fatal Influence? Do you remember
I
the new
think
name?
it is Fatal Influence.
Is it Fatal Influence? So Fatal Influence comes out. 'Cause I don't know what the name. The Mandy Rose crew. That's my crew. That's
To
my
me,
crew.
it's a cheap version of that.
But yeah, very cheap version of that, by the way. But they come out, and I can't stand Jason James' voice. Oh, I hate her voice. But she comes out and tell Jordan Grace stop listening to all the ways and stop flexing. You're never gonna beat her. And she's tired of everybody saying like she's the most beatable champion ever.
She is.
Which she is, by the way.
Yeah.
But uh, and Jordan Grace punches them. So they start brawling. They about to jump Jordan Grace, and Blake Monroe comes out to a little bit of a pop. She comes out, and her and Jordan Grace clears the ring. And Ava announces that at the Great American Bash is going to be Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe going against Fallon Haley and JC James. So you look forward to that at the Great American Bash.
What? Blake Monroe.
What's up?
I don't know.
What's up?
I don't know if it's the fact that Tony Storm was like the secret ingredient in that rivalry. I'm gonna give it time to breathe.
I'm gonna give it time, and I'm gonna wait until she's in a feud and see what's up.
Yeah,
Like a one-on-one feud, not this we got going on here now.
I mean, because even when she
Like a
came out, it
one-on-one
was
feud.
like, all right, you could tell the crowd was like, now they heard the music, they was like, yay! Then she came in there and she started going. First, I noticed she was in like some heels, some stacks, whatever they were, and she was trying to
Yeah.
hit. I could tell her balance was a little off. Then she threw a few punches, hit the sling blade or whatever. I'm like, okay. I don't know. It don't make me come out my chair yet.
Huh? We'll see, man. We'll
Maybe
see.
because
The
I'm a Tony
verdict's still
Storm
out on
fan
her
too, so I don't know.
Verdict is still out on her too. All right. Let's do some all elite wrestling. Dynamite. This is the 300th Dynamite. So 300 Dynamites.
300.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And it was in Ontario. It was in Ontario, Canada. Had a pretty good sized crowd tonight. I'm proud of
Yeah.
them. Well,
I mean,
proud of them.
they hope no. Now, one thing nobody can ever take away from them, they may not be gaining new fans at a rapid pace, but they're not losing their loyal followers.
Yeah. I don't know. They're keeping their followers.
So that's one thing for sure. Once you get a secure fan base, at that point, it's like the only place you can go is up from there. Unless you piss off that
Yep.
fan base, then it's like, ew. But
Yeah.
this show was interesting.
Yeah.
It was actually
All
interesting.
right. All right. Number one, Hangman and Moxley. Hangman comes out and he cuts a hell of a promo. One thing that Hangman has been doing is cutting good promos leading up to this match.
Oh yeah, he cut a promo.
He's been cutting really good, heartfelt promos leading up to this match. Can't knock him on that. Can't knock him at all.
Jake the Snake always can talk, boy.
Whew.
1987 Jake the Snake, boy, he can get it.
Yeah. But he comes out and pretty much says, I know how this works. The Death Rider's gonna come out, they interfere in every match, but I'm gonna let them know I want them to come out because I want you at your absolute best or worst, whatever. And he wants to take that championship. And he challenges Moxley, and Moxley love this. He was like a Christmas present to him, to a Texas death match. You knew it was going there.
I mean, I figured it was going
You knew it was going there. It's Moxley we're talking about here. You knew it was going to a Texas death match.
Oh, yeah.
So you about to see a lot of blood and and Moxley comes out and at first he says no. Like, nah. And he was like, you really want your career, your health on the line, in Texas? And Hangman told him, I'd do whatever it takes. And they tried to jump him. And they did jump him. Claudio and them came up. Well, Willie Udo came up. He got him, and then Claudio came from behind. They beat him up, and they tried to leave. And Hangman picked up the mic like, "That's all y'all got?" And called Claudio a little B word, And the Death Rider was looking at him from the crowd, and it looked like they were about to try to come back in, but the ops stopped them. And they kind of like a face off. And that was that segment.
You forgot a key
What?
part.
Oh, yeah, it's not the segment. It's not the segment. Because old girl tried to come from behind I'm sorry. I'm
Hey, this
sorry.
is my favorite
Yeah, that's
part.
not said. He, he, yeah, he tried to come from behind, and he told him, "Remember, I said I do. I do what it takes." And hit the buckshot Larry and the clothesline.
Yes. You know what?
That was
This felt good because I'm tired of them whooping on Willow and getting away with
yeah,
it. Thank you.
yeah. Hit that buckshot Larry and let her out.
Man. Hey, that was a dope
Yeah,
buckshot Larry too. The cameraman got back just in
it
time.
was.
Fling, fling.
Yep.
Sleep.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a pretty good
And then
segment.
Taz talking about how could he do something like that? You weren't saying everything was whooping on Willow. I don't want to hear it.
My sweet, sweet, my sweet, sweet.
We're gonna have to send Willow this. Hey, Willow.
Well, hello, hey
LL
girl,
Cool said, what
what it do?
Ah, I you messing around, they come to the Ville for real.
Hey. Anyway, I ain't about to get in trouble.
When they
Anyway.
get there, y'all see him on.
All right, man. All right, man. You full of jokes today.
Hey,
I feel you. Uh-huh. All right. So Mercedes versus Mina Shirakawa. I swear, well, we knew. Well, you knew what you weren't losing this
hey,
match.
brother.
Anybody could have told you that. But this Mina shit with the whole movement, like I wish she would stop. She's very attractive. I get all that, but that old Japanese crap ain't working here in America. I don't know what they doing over there in Japan.
This is the way you said it.
Oh, it's not. It's not. I don't know what she doing with the. What is she doing?
It's like
You can't even tell.
it's like she's 3 or 4 different gimmicks in one. It
She needs to stop.
yeah, it's like a confused gimmick. I don't know. It's like you sort of kind of can put your finger on it because they add emphasis obviously to certain parts of her body, and
Yeah.
they really do stress the sexual
Wait, look.
part and all that. But
Yeah. Like I said, she's very attractive.
yeah, it's just she's
Hold on.
she's
But
the Divas
as we
era
all know,
type of wrestler.
yeah. But as we all know, Mercedes won the match,
Yeah, Mercedes won't lose that match.
and and after the match, Mercedes was like, kept stomping her out, and then Tony Storm came out there to try to protect her, and then Mercedes ran out, and then Tony was checking on Mina, and then Mercedes came back in with the belt, and it hit Tony with the belt. There you go.
One of her many belts. When you got so many belts that you can have them hanging from straps on your leg, like,
Yeah.
bruh. Shout out to Mercedes Hogan, man.
Have they have AEW have they convinced you to watch All In yet? No.
Not to pay for it. They ain't convinced me to spend no bread on it yet. I mean, it's gonna be
I
a
just
stacked
wondering.
show. Don't get me wrong, but they ain't convinced me to spend what, $60? Nah,
Yeah.
they hasn't convinced me to spend $60. What about you?
Well, no.
You ain't even give it a thought.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, even back in the day, it was hard with like old pay-per-views back in the day with WWF and WCW. It was hard then, but we would beg and plead, and parents would be like, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like I remember in my
Oh.
household, WrestleMania was like the only pay-per-view every year that was a must. Whether I did it at the
Yeah.
house or went over somebody else's house and we all split it. But that was the only one that was a must. And maybe the Royal Rumble. But yeah, when it came to, and that was, of course, back when we was kids, before we had our jobs and stuff. We putting our allowance up for that.
Yeah.
We got jobs now, and I still don't want to sacrifice $60
Oh.
to.
Oh. I keep sacrificing this $9.99 on Peacock.
Yeah. and watch as much
Yeah.
content as we want. Because again, it's just
Exactly.
we can get pay-per-view style matches. Now that's the gift and the curse of AEW. You can get the same quality matches for free. You getting
And it's not as long.
Yeah, you getting the same quality matches on TV for free. That's the gift and curse of AEW. It's a good program as far as wrestling, but I'm getting the same level of wrestling every week and on Collision that I'm not even watching for free.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
nah, we ain't about it.
All right. Well, also on Dynamite, Young Bucks and Takesha, they defeated O'Reilly, Strong, and Bandito.
The villains versus the
The
heroes.
young, yeah, boy.
I'm mad they had that title on there. They face to face like a Mortal Kombat loading screen.
Yeah, and because they promote like the Superman movie.
Yeah.
And yeah. Swerve and Osprey comes out to challenge after that match. The Swerve and Young Bucks. I mean, it's a Swerve. Swerve and Osprey comes out to challenge the Young Bucks at All In. Osprey say if they win, the Young Bucks have to give up their EVP status. But if if the Bucks win, then Osprey and Swerve can't challenge for the belt for a whole year. You see Swerve like, hold on, bro, that's you.
Sorry, don't do that, man. I want my belt.
But the Young Bucks accepted. So it looks like at All In, we getting that match. Osprey and Swerve versus the Young Bucks.
That stipulation don't really hit hard for me. Reason being, we all know the Bucks behind the scenes are truly EVPs. So they gonna still have EVP status whether they EVPs on TV or not. Now if that keeps them off of TV and the EVP side of the storyline, cool.
Great.
Yeah. So I would take it on that tip. But we all know they still got control, so it's like, yeah. But I don't want to see Swerve and Osprey not be in the title picture for a whole year, unless the Hurt Syndicate gonna come up. But that's another story later on.
Yeah. All right. Also on the show, Osprey and Swerve defeated the Jalisco and Mercedes boyfriend. And Okada defeated Ibushi. The Kala family tried to jump Ibushi, but Omega comes out for the save. And so, because it's Omega versus Okada, belt for belt at All In.
You know what?
So that happened on Dynamite.
I'm still not convinced of the Rainmaker, man. They did all these spectacular
even though having Ibushi,
all these spectacular.
And I can care less.
Yeah.
And I can care less.
Like last week, he did the Tombstone and then picked him up. Okay, Tombstone Power Driver. We have made that a transition move, which is sad. Tombstone, pick him up, turn around, clothesline. I'm like, so you just dropped the man on his head. That wasn't enough for a 3 count. You got to pick him up and.
And see, that's the Japanese crap. A
doggone clothesline, really?
Yep.
Really?
And Kenny Omega and them brought all that Japanese crap all the way over here. Yeah.
Japanese strong style, boy. Like I get when they hitting hard, but the Rainmaker don't like get hurt.
So nothing finish nothing anymore. Just how it is.
They ain't finished with their maybes.
All right. So MJF defeated AR Fox, Bowens, and Brody King for the number 2 spot. So remember, in the Casino Gauntlet match, the earlier you're in, the better. So, but Mark Briscoe got the number 1 spot, and MJF got the number 2 spot. And after the match, Mark Briscoe said him and MJF need to have a talk next week. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is, but they're going to have a talk next week.
They're going to have a promo off.
And also after that match, Jet Speed comes out to try to fight the Hurt Business, or the Hurt Syndicate, whatever. And they keep beating them up. They beat them up again, but this time they kept getting up. They want more. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just letting you know what happened on the show.
It was bad. It's as bad as it sounds, y'all. Like it's as bad as it sounds. It to me, it really did look like 12th graders beating up freshmen. Like, and then they beat them down. It
No,
was,
dog. It look like college. Look like college athletes beating down kids.
oh, we, we, that's all you got. Bobby, like, hold on. And here they come again. And then Sheldon, okay. They coming down, beat them down again. Then dude like, oh, so yeah, y'all know how to hurt people, but if y'all want to beat us, y'all have to learn how to kill people. Look, man, it's like we was talking about. It was fun, maybe the first couple weeks with the Hurt Syndicate being there and in the tag team division, doing their thing, cutting their teeth, whatever you want to call it. Now we wasting time. We wasting time every week with these low to mid tag teams that aren't going to elevate the syndicate at all. Whether they beat them or if they lose to them, if anything, they got more to lose. So
Yeah.
I don't get it. And then you got the title picture. You got the same folks fighting around for the title for I don't know how long. We need fresh people in the title picture. We need somebody to come in because everybody know Bobby come in the title picture. It's over for Hangman. It's over for Moxley.
You're supposed to be getting that belt next, right? Everybody think it's Hangman, but I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be
Who?
the dude we ain't heard from since he reached the top of that mountain.
Darby?
They're supposed to get that belt next. Yeah,
Has he come down? Ain't nobody heard about him coming down?
I ain't heard, but that's the rumor, bro. That's what I'm hearing. They like Darby to win that belt. That's what I'm hearing.
So Darby takes the belt off Moxley.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, I can see the headline. The man who
But
faced death
playing, yeah,
defeats the Death Rider, the leader of the Death Rider.
yeah. There you go. There you go. So remember, they got all in, and then in 2 weeks they got all out.
That
Yeah. That was AE Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen.
was Dynamite.
A week away from All In, which is their WrestleMania, and don't feel like it.
No. And then you got two top contenders who were in the title picture that are now on tag team.
Mm.
It seems like they have all the ingredients. You got the ops just doing extra stuff.
Yeah.
They have the ingredients. It's like having all the ingredients in your cabinet and just not knowing how to make the dish. Because they're there. You got the talent. And where's Hook? Is Hook still hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Hook get a pass. But I don't know, man. Didn't they still talking about Britt Baker might be still there? Or she may be going to WWE?
No. The word on the street is she went out.
Really?
Yes, word on the street, brother. Word on, yeah, like they've been reporting it. They reported it, I think, the last couple of days that she wants out.
Now she's a
But
WWE.
but but they said AEW ain't trying to let her out until they get past Evolution. We'll talk after Evolution
They know what they're
and
doing.
SummerSlam. We'll talk after that.
Yeah, don't be trying to go there and make history.
Yeah. Hey, Tony Johnson, but yeah, after Evolution, sure.
The doctor won't see you now. Close.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you at the SummerSlam. You sure can.
Well, what you gonna hold her hostage for? It's gonna be like a Ray Phoenix situation. As soon as she can get let go. Where
Yeah.
he been at? I just thought about that.
Yeah. Ray Phoenix. He on SmackDown.
Hold on. Was he on SmackDown this past week?
I can't even remember.
I don't think it was.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I think it's 2 weeks. It's two. We go back to 2 weeks next week. So,
Mm,
ladies and gentlemen, back to 2 weeks next week.
2 hours.
You loving it? Oh, I said 2 weeks. 2 hours next week. My bad.
I'm loving it because then we cut
Two
back on these
hours
video
next week.
packages. I
Whew.
wish Raw would go back to 2 hours. I'm tired of video packages on Raw too.
Well, they like what? They do like 2:30.
Yeah, 2:30, but 30 minutes is packages. We done seen what happened in Riyadh. We done seen CM Punk rivalry replayed. Like we done watch
Yeah.
everybody's what happened last week in its entirety, not just a quick clip, such and such hits me back in the head. Now we finna see. So 2 months ago, like
They are getting over ridiculous on these video packages. They need to. It's a wrestling show.
yeah, like I get that y'all are great at editing
Uh,
and y'all are great at compiling trailers. I like it, but there is a such thing as too much of a good thing.
yeah, man. WWE they getting overboard with these endorsements with these Slim Jim tables. They getting over the top with these video packages, these ticket prices. I ain't about to pay $3,000 so I can go chill with Otis and them in the back. I'm not doing it.
It's I to do.
Real talk. I'm not doing it.
I mean,
Oh, come spend an extra 50,000 so you can hug Triple H. I don't want to hug him.
I remember
For
that was
$50,000, I better be going against Gunther for that World Heavyweight Championship. Tell you that right now. And I better win.
Hey, real talk. At least for a night.
Well, let's sell cash in on me. He can cash in on me for $50,000. If I'm paying $50,000 for a ticket, I better win the championship from Gunther, and Seth better be putting the head stomp on me, and I do it with honors. $50,000.
Hey, that's real, man. I remember they was talking about have breakfast with the Undertaker at WrestleMania. I was like, so y'all do realize
No,
this is not a one-on-one situation. You probably gonna have like 20 people that pay this lump sum, and then it's
no.
gonna be like a banquet situation. He gonna be somewhere in the room, probably, and everybody gonna be sitting at different tables. Folk like,
No. Dinner with the Undertaker means one table, 3 chairs, and he better be in one of them. That's dinner with the Undertaker or
yeah, you
breakfast.
know they ain't gonna go. No, they ain't finna
Yeah,
go.
well, I'm paying all that money. They want to,
Yeah, it's
but
I
anyway.
don't know, man. You almost
Yeah.
gotta be balling now to go see WWE.
All right, man. That was Friday Rundown. That was a very enjoyable show. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, interact. We're doing this for you. The more love you put on our content, the more content we put out.
Yes. And we love putting
All
out
right.
content for y'all. So just know this too.
Yeah. 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 All right, man. I'm your boy
I'm your boy
CFO,
Tez.
and we are out of here.